Two news and views with myself, Salailo Makwidere, and we're still building up to Golf with a Purpose, essentially. What is going to be a really, really wonderful initiative, wonderful day by Africa Muslims Agency and the various partners, the K7 inaugural charity golf day. This is happening at the Royal Johannesburg Golf Course. And I think, you've heard from all of the sponsors that we've had that this is more than just about the game of golf. It's about supporting a very, very meaningful cause. And Salam Media, as I mentioned, is proud to be one of the media partners, one of the people that are going to be at the forefront to make sure that you get to get as much insight about this as much as possible. And one of the other partners that we're going to be talking to and we're going to be highlighting is AC&E. And we're joined by Rafeeq Isaacs from AC&E. And they're going to be giving us more insight on why they got involved with this very, very important day and what they're all about. Rafeeq, salamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us. Really appreciate you giving us your time. Assalamu alaikum, Rafeeq. Can you hear me? All right. We seem to be struggling with getting Rafeeq's audio to come through. While he's sorting it out, I want to come back to Mohammed, who's also joining us. He's the events coordinator out at Africa Muslims Agency. Mohammed, a lot of people are asking me, why golf, man? Why did AMA choose to go the route of golf for this kind of event? It could have been cricket, it could have been football, it could have been anything else. Why golf?
Well, sports unites people together. There's a multitude of different sports that AMA gets involved in. We do paddle tournaments, soccer tournaments, cycling. We're very connected to the cycling fraternity, as well as golf. We've hosted a few golf tournaments as well. And the purpose of doing sport, not specifically golf, is it helps to people to drive their passion, but also at the same time helps to bring people together for a good cause. So you get to love what you do, but also at the same time you have the opportunity of promoting good.
Give us an insight on what the day is going to look like. From what time people need to arrive, the events that are going to be taking place throughout the day, and ultimately what's going to be the key kind of factor of the day, the one reason why all of us will be gathered at the Johannesburg Royal Country Golf Club.
So we would start registrations at 9:30 a.m. on the 19th of April at the Royal Johannesburg Golf Club, welcoming you to come in. Those that are going to be playing will be registering, sitting, having a look at the, some sort of education around what AMA does, relax, network a little bit, have a bit of a breakfast and so on, until the first tee off, which is at 11:06. So 11:06 is when we would start the first tee off, last tee off at 12:58. We would have a halfway house as well, where you have a grab and go for the golfers. And those that are not golfers would like to join, we're more than welcome to come through to the golf course as well. And we will then have our awards evening, at 4:30. Guys are out the whole day, playing golf and playing for something at the end of the day. In every sport, there has to be some sort of reward, and apart from the reward of being there to serve,
what's the prize?
We're not giving out the prize, Helena. We can't do that. We can't do that.
A medal, something.
Yeah, you should have asked Toyota if they give me one of those cars as first prize, hey? But okay.
They probably should.
We've got that. We've got that 4:30 session that will run through as an awards evening into the evening, sort of, So yeah.
We're still highlighting, organizations, companies, corporates that made this possible. And AC&E is joining us. They are one of those organizations that were very, very integral in supporting AMA to make this possible. And they're joining us via our virtual platform. Rafeeq, hope you can hear me. Salaam alaikum. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam. I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Really,
Okay.
really excited to be chatting to you. For those that don't know what AC&E is all about, the platform is yours. What do you guys do? And most importantly, why did you get involved with AMA on this very, very wonderful project that they embarked on?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah, ICN is a specialist underwriting management business operating, our business operating within the South African insurance market. We focus on providing responsible, well-structured insurance solutions across engineering business, commercial, professional indemnity, and liability classes. At our core, we manage risk ethically, build long-term relationships, and conduct business with integrity and accountability. As part of our giving back to our Muslim community, especially, we are also launching our Islamic insurance products soon, shortly, aimed at providing affordable Sharia aligned, tailor made solutions for our community, inshallah. Why did we,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
continue.
yeah, why did we partner with AMA on the Golf Day? Our motivation was basically rooted in purpose. You know,
Mm,
African Muslim Agencies has a long-standing reputation for sincere, Amana-driven humanitarian work. Supporting this Golf Day allow us as a business to contribute towards initiatives that uplift communities and serve humanity, seeking the pleasure of Allah. And that aligns deeply with our Islamic understanding of giving for greater good.
I want to ask you a similar question that I asked the guys out at Freeway Toyota: the importance of corporates, to come on board and help organizations like AMA, especially now because it almost feels like South Africa is at a crossroads. It feels like everyone needs to do a bit extra to make sure that we ultimately see a country that all of us want to see. We see a world that all of us want us to, have our children live in and build families in. Involvement of corporates, how important is that aspect for them to do a little bit extra than they usually would have?
Um, Silo, you know, the private sector carries a moral and a social responsibility to contribute positively to society. As Muslims in business, we are reminded that wealth is an amana. In South
Mm,
Africa, where social challenges are real and ongoing, businesses have both the capacity and the obligation to part to be part of the solution and not just bystanders.
I want to come back to the kind of work that ACNE does. Are there any specific products right now that you feel are very, very relevant that you want to talk about, that you feel our listeners would be interested in getting in touch with you guys and getting more information about?
Yes, yes, exciting news. As I just mentioned with my introduction, we are busy and we are going to roll out our Islamic insurance products
Mm,
shortly. It is aligned with the Sharia, you know, tailor-made for the Muslim community. There is a bit of work still to be done, but inshallah, watch the space. We are going to come back to everybody. Um, the company itself, ACNE, is managed and owned, is Muslim managed and Muslim owned. So
mm,
I think that for us is a step ahead of the rest.
mm,
Other
mm,
than that, currently our offering is engineering business, classes of business, commercial insurance, normal commercial business, professional indemnity, liability. Those are specialist lines. And that is our offering you. And from there, you can see we are specialist underwriting managers.
No, brilliant stuff. And I think it's going to be really, really exciting times for our audience to get in touch with you for those Sharia compliant products that you guys will be having on board. Mohammed, let me come back to you. AC&E, how deep does the relationship with them as far as AMA is concerned, and why was so important to rope them in and make them involved in this really, really wonderful initiative?
So Lelo, I mean, if you speak to Rafeeq and he talks to you around about the models and so on, and I mean we've dealt with many of our previous sponsors that have come on, it comes down to the same thing: the core values, the serving of humanity. If you look at the back on the wall, you'd see the amount of PMR awards that they've won,
I
and
was
you'd see
about
them.
to say, I was about to say that he's flexing on us, man. He's flexing on us.
We get the honor of meeting Rafeeq and the team at the PMR Awards every single year, and I know Salam Media is there as well. And you know that that sort of award is not one that's taken lightly. It's done. It's a
Yeah,
very comprehensive survey, but it goes apart from just. The services that a company like ACE would offer. It goes to talk about their dignity, their compassion, their wanting to serve of humanity. And African Muslim Agency depends and relies on companies like ACNE to become partners in serving humanity. I always mention the word that many hands make lighter work, and if we're all in sort of the same driven force to serve others, there is so much that we can do. You spoke about the government and the responsibilities that is put out there, but the private sector itself has come on board. Humanitarian organizations have come on board to lessen that load. And talking from a religious perspective, this is our duty. It's our responsibility. And who better partners to choose like ACNE in order to drive those agendas, to drive initiatives that are going to make difference in people's lives, which is going to be ongoing rewards. So education being a sustainable project, every child that is helped through this golf day in this, whether it's sponsorship or so on, does not end there. From a religious perspective, is what we call sadaqatul jariyah. It's perpetual reward. Every good action from that child until the day they pass on goes to the donors and goes to the sponsors that have contributed for this. And this is the amazing, beautiful thing of our religion. So we thank people like ACNE and the sponsors that have come on to support initiatives like this.
Very, very, very wonderful to note. Rafeeq, let me come back to you. Let's park the wonderful awards that you guys have there at the back. Are very, very prestigious. I can see the whole world can see them. Let's park financial services and what you guys have to offer. Let's talk golf. What's your handicap?
To be honest, I don't play golf. I attend all the golf days. We've got excellent golfers in the office. You'll meet them on Sunday, inshallah. I don't, but I love to go to a golf day because there is where you really meet people. You contribute towards certain upliftments, and it's just a good day to share with people what you do, your life. But not only that, as Tahir has said, it's all about pleasing Allah, seeking that pleasure of Allah. And we need to and align deeply with our Islamic understanding of giving for the greater good.
Most definitely. And before I let you go, those that want to get in contact with AC&E, how do they get in contact with you guys? Contact details, social media, the whole thing.
Yes, we've got a website, www.engineeringace.co.za. Alternatively, you can phone our office on 011-615-7529. My direct number or my cell phone number, you're welcome to phone my cell phone. I'll give it to everybody. It's 084-822-6570.
There you go, Rafeeq Isaacs, ACNE Group Head of Communications. Mohammed, before I let you go, any parting shots? Sunday is close by. Only a few nights of sleep left. Those that are listening right now and still want to get involved, any word for them?
A few days to go, and alhamdulillah, very, very exciting day going to be planned. We have interesting and very exciting sponsors that are on board. We have quite a few players that are coming. Positions still available for 4 balls. You can still contact African Muslim Agency at any one of our offices countrywide, or our office in Houghton, or contact me directly on 083-293-0504, and be part of this amazing initiative in wanting to serve others. It's going to be a fun full day. We look forward to seeing you there.
Most definitely. And Salam Media is going to be there with the official media partner for this wonderful initiative. And gentlemen, hope to see you on Sunday. Really, really appreciate you joining us. And Rafeeq, hopefully, Mohammed, you'll have a golf stick for him there.
I'll try my best.
Salam. Thank you so much.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's edition of News and Views. Thank you so much for staying with us for the past 2 hours and 9 minutes. Been another incredible show. I'll be back with you again next week, Tuesday, for our Tuesday edition of the show. Otherwise, on Sunday, Salam Media will be out at the Royal Johannesburg Country Golf Club, where we'll be giving you the latest from the Africa Muslims Agency's inaugural golf day. It's happening this Sunday, and it's going to be a really, really wonderful one. The proceeds from that event are all going to the AMA Aman School of Excellence. It's a wonderful initiative of education. You know, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the only key to success. And I think it was Salman here from Freeway Toyota who said no one should be denied the right of education because they're underprivileged, because they don't have money or they can't afford to. In a country like South Africa, where you have organizations like Africa Muslims Agency that are doing the hard work to make sure that good quality education is offered to the next generation of South Africans that are going to take this country to the next level and make it what all of us hope it becomes. So really wonderful initiative. Hope you become a part of it. Salam Media is a part of it, and the whole host of the wonderful corporates that are involved. I think a really big thank you to them, and I hope to see all of them this upcoming Sunday. Otherwise, from me, Salailo, and the rest of the team, it's bye for now. Shap, shap.
Africa Muslim Agency's Golf Day on the 19th of April, literally a few days away. We are here ready to welcome you to have a day of fun-filled activities together with our sponsors, well-wishers, all for the good cause of education. Come through to the Royal Johannesburg Golf Course and participate in this amazing initiative.